Hello, sunshines. Welcome to Bunnyfish Crafts. I'm your host, Heather, known as Bunnyfish on all the places. If there's somebody called Bunnyfish, it's probably me. And welcome to Mayday's episode 0. So, I mentioned in my April vlog podcast episode thing that I want to do vlogs in May. I love the idea of doing a daily vlog, but I don't know 100% that I can commit to that. Maybe, but it might be, there might be somewhere it's a vlog a day, it might be a few days smushed together, it might end up being, and this is what I think is probably most likely, is weekend vlogs and then school day vlogs all smooshed together, so like 2 a week, but who knows. Yeah. So, but I also do intend to do kind of a normal episode at the end of May, because not everybody likes vlogs, and that's okay. So if you want to see daily progress on what I'm working on and daily little chats about what I'm reading or whatever, see what I do day to day, watch the vlogs. But if not, I will cover all of my crafting and reading for the month at the end in a normal thing. But if you do choose to watch the vlogs, here's some of what you can look forward to. I love my scrappy projects, so I am intending to every day use up a mini. For weekdays, it's probably going to be smaller things like this, or no, this is kind of big for a weekday, maybe a Monday, when I have energy and stuff. But small things on weekdays, and then maybe a bigger scrap on the weekend. Yeah, I want to do that every day. Pick one, kind of like during Vlogmas with Advent calendar countdowns, but it's, a countdown to my birthday at the end of May. I also have these. So this is, I have a friend who is splitting the Cozy Knitter Advent skeins with me because they come into individually ready 50-gram skeins, so you could make matching socks, but my friend makes shorties, so she gave me her second. This is the 2022 colorway, and as you can see, I have not made my 2022 sock. So what I would like to do is a stripe a day on this. So I'm going to cast this on before May, because I actually do a contrast cuff. It's only 4 rounds for the contrast cuff, but I'm going to do that before we get to May. So on May 1st, you'll see the first stripe, which will not be this green, just because I want to make sure that it's a full stripe. So it'll be this reddish pinkish color. And then this is my leftovers after making a sock from one of the Cozy Knitter Advent skeins, and I don't know what year this is from, but I have a blanket that has strips that are worked on the bias, and I want to use this, and I don't know how many stripes are in here, but if there's 24, I'm going to use up 24, and if there's not, I'm going to use up however many there are minus this pinkish red color, because I have a kitten. Well, he's still a kitten. And look what he did. He chewed it. So this is not a full stripe, and I want the full stripe in my blanket. So I also have to start off that strip for my bias strip blanket. So you'll see that on day 1. Or maybe I'll put in a little bit of footage at the end of this, or right here, of what that looks like. I also have a little bit of a TBR going. So the 48 Laws of Power, I started that in April. So it's the 48 Laws of Power, so I'm reading 1 law a day. So I will update you on those every day, maybe-ish. And then I have these 3 books. Robertson is Kiss, High Fire, and Daisy Darker. Daisy Darker was recommended to me by one of my pen pals. Bridgerton, I'm making my way through the series. If you're a longtime viewer, you know that I'm like meh about it right now. And High Fire, I really just like this author's name. And they wrote a JFic, I think, series. And I just can't bring myself to read it. So I was like, oh, you have a grown-up book? I'll read that. It's about a dragon or a wyvern. I briefly read the inside and I don't remember which it is. So I was like, okay, I could read that. So yeah, I don't know what book I'm going to pick up. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm recording this well in advance of the 1st of May. By well in advance, I mean a week. And I'm likely going to finish the book that I'm currently reading and start one of those 3 before May 1st. So those are books that you could theoretically see on the vlog if you watch. I don't know what projects I'm going to start, but maybe when I'm editing this, I will, and I can show you some of what that looks like too. I'm definitely going to be working on blankets during my birthday month because they're bringing me so much joy, but I don't know about the smaller projects. We'll see.